Good afternoon. I was looking at today's readings. Of course, Mass is coming up. And in the readings today, we hear about people who are dealing with anger. People who just get bitter toward, in the first reading, Jeremiah the prophet. The second reading, toward Jesus. They're just offended and they're just put off. With Jeremiah, he's threatened. These people who haven't learned how to deal with their anger well threaten him, say, terror on every side. That's what they call him. Let us denounce him. And they set traps for him. They try to find ways to just trap him and end up wanting to kill him. And of course, that happens with Jesus. For the parties that, understood he was sort of claiming to be God. He was claiming to be God, and they were offended. And their anger led them to violence. Perhaps we ourselves are dealing with anger in these days, and hopefully it's not leading us to violence. But as we are called to manage our anger, I'd like to highlight that yesterday Beatrice Comte Charnock and I had a good conversation about managing our anger. As a Catholic, as a follower of Christ, how do I deal with anger? There are some tools and tricks that she shared. That's on our YouTube page or further down in the St. Matthias Facebook page. So take a look at that. As the Lord expects us to manage our emotions. We go through them, they're normal, they're part of how we're made, but He wants us to respond to them in a holy and loving way. He says, be angry, but do not sin. Or I should say, St. Paul says that in the letter to the Ephesians. Take a look at our podcast or our video from yesterday. And hope you get some tips, and perhaps we'll see you at Mass when we pray together at 5:30. But let the Lord